Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. I'm doing some laundry, car camping laundry, and it's my birthday. Today's my birthday. I am 47 years old. 47 years on this roundabout. Yeah, so I just have some downtime. I went to the laundromat this morning and did some clothes, and I brought them back into the car so I could fold them while my dog is asleep on the front seat, and we're at a nice park. And I'm gonna try to adjust this down a little bit more. Yeah, I just wanted to touch in, see how you doing, see how is it going. I was watching the Martha. There's a documentary out on Martha Stewart. It's on Netflix. If you have not checked it out, I highly recommend checking it out, because that Martha Stewart, she has built and lost an empire, and it's very inspiring to see her journey. I know that there have been people that have worked with her that have had issues, and people can say that she's, bossy, whatever. I've worked for a person like that, and I wanted to share a process that can help, because it did actually change the energy around. First, you got to set your boundary with the person. That is not okay to talk to me like that, and it's okay that I can go and find another job someplace else, or just put my well-being ahead of anything else that might come up. But a really nice process that I've tried and it has worked has been segment intending. And segment intending, if you are familiar with Abraham Hicks, she talks about segment intending, or they talk about segment intending often. So think of yourself as energy. You're an energy being, and energy is always moving forward. So before you get into a situation like going into work, let's say you have a coworker you just do not vibe with that person, and they just keep ringing your bells and getting your goat, and you just keep on having bad days because of it. Then you want to complain to other people. Stop complaining, one, because that just puts more energy onto it, and you get what you expect. If you're putting that out and you're feeling that frustration, every time you talk about somebody that brings you frustration, or that you feel frustration around, you're recreating that frustration, and law of attraction, just matching it. So stop talking about it. Don't go home and talk to your spouse about this person did this and oh, da 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 da. Plan ahead. Segment intent. Send the energy out and then walk into it. So you calibrate to the feeling that you'd like to calibrate to. There's so many videos that she has on this. Look up Esther Hicks, Abraham Hicks, and you can find multiple videos about segment intending. But basically, you just want to calibrate to the feeling that you want to have. Like you go into a new segment, which can be driving, it can be going into a place, because you never know what energy you're going to walk into. Have you ever been like in a really good mood, and you show up someplace and somebody's just like not having it? They are not in a good mood, and immediately you feel entangled into that energy, and all of a sudden you're not having such a great day. Where did that even come from? The intention is the thing that matters. You are energy, always moving forward. You're always moving into the next, but you're always creating from this now. So in this now moment, I feel peaceful. I feel easy. I feel loved and respected. It's really nice to have fun coworkers. It's really nice to have great conversation. People are well-meaning. People are kind. I feel really blessed to have this job. I feel really good to be in whatever it is. You just get to create what the feeling is that you want to have, and then walk into the energy. And you never know what energy you might be the one out of a million that he doesn't get all agitated with that day. Who knows? You get what you attract. If it's in your vibration, it's because you have that vibration going on. So work on your point of attraction before you go into a new segment. If you find that coworker that's just irritating the shit out of you, ask yourself some questions. Where is this even coming from? Why do I keep attracting this? What is it in me that I'm attracting? How is it that I'm mirroring that? How am I feeling? What do I need to believe about myself is true? I can tell you that it has worked for me. I have used it many, many times, and I'm getting better and better at segment intending before I get into a new segment. And sometimes you can forget because there's so many segments through the day. Even if you answer the phone, how do you know what energy is coming on the other end of that phone? You could just be in a great day, and then who knows what you're going to pick up. So just before you get into the segment, you know what? People are kind, people are well meaning, people mean well. Like, I really love co creating with people. I really love the people I work with. I love that this is teaching me something. It's teaching me something that I prefer. I prefer to have a boss that just, is kind and generous and whatever, whatever, whatever. You get to create it. So I wanted to share that because we were just watching that last night. And here's the thing, a guide said a while ago, I can't remember which one it was, but they did say that empires are going to collapse. Empires are collapsing, and you can see that with a lot of people that had these like very, let's say, big empires that they've built up over the years, and now they're just kind of crumbling down. So empires are falling, but to have something that you think you need and it determines your personality, or like she was a billionaire, like her stocks were worth so much money, and she lost a lot of stuff in that, going to jail and being found guilty of lying and then going to jail for 5 months. Like, that's a collapse of an empire, and she built herself back up. She just builds herself back up. And yeah, I've never met her. I can't speak to what kind of person she is. I definitely don't want to take other people's advice on their experience for it. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and just say, damn, woman, that is impressive. You really went towards the things that you wanted and saw it turn into all of these magnificent things. She was she was doing catering, and then she just got bigger and bigger events, and then she created this whole, social media, marketing, TV, magazines, all that stuff. It's a really good documentary. We're not completely done with it. I think we have about 20 more minutes on it, but yeah, I would suggest seeing it, and I would suggest using that technique, segment intending. Look it up, because you're always energy creating now, moving forward, always now moving forward, always now moving forward. So stop repeating those old stories. Let go. Forgive. Last night, in the middle of the night, I woke up and my mind just started thinking about some things, thinking about some people, and I could tell that the thoughts that I was thinking weren't feel-good thoughts, because I started feeling uneasy and agitated. And then I realized that I was feeling resentful. And I started thinking, where else do I have resentment towards anybody in my life, towards myself in my life? Where is resentment? I called in my guides. I called in Archangel Gabriel. I called in Archangel Raphael. I called in my archangels. I called in the loving violet light, and I did a meditation. I did the Ho'oponopono prayer. I was saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Just all around to all of it. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I could feel the energy moving out. I started crying. Like, energy, I love when it just moves up and out your third eye, out your eyeballs. Just Bashar has a video where he talks about the benefit of tears. It actually has a physical response of like transmuting energy, and I could feel it opening my heart. My heart was just opening up, and deep down in, just feeling where any kind of resentment from childhood, from adulthood, all my life, where have I felt resentment towards who? And all of these people and circumstances and things just kept coming up, and I was just, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Just releasing resentment. I'm 47 years old, which is a highlight. I'm born November 2nd. Bashar says that yesterday, November 1st, was actually the new year, based on Atlantis and everything with that. There's a really cool video that he does on that. Maybe I'll find the link and post it. But I have this special time where I'm feeling the other aspects of me opening up and wanting to share more with the journey and wanting to express more appreciation and more gratitude and share tools that I've learned so it can help somebody else. I'm not here to hoard tools. I think that Ho'oponopono prayer, even though it stemmed from Hawaii, that is a universal, that is a timeless prayer, that is such a powerful technique. And anybody that says that, you know, you can't be doing it if you're not, I'm not here to hoard stuff. I'm here to share stuff. If it works for me, if it has worked for me, that segment intent, that's a powerful tool. That's a powerful tool. I remember when the law got reversed with Roe versus Wade. Was it Roe versus Wade? No, not Roe versus Wade. I can't even remember now. I know what I need to know when I need to know it. Anyway, there was a law that got reversed, and I walked into work. I had already done my segment intending. I knew how it can be, and people were crying at that job. People were coming to me and just frustrated, and I was sharing this technique with them. If they did it, I don't know. I can share, not my business. Who uses it, who doesn't, my purpose is just to share. But I would do this technique every day. And when this law got reversed, she was very upset about it. And I walked into that energy and I didn't get entangled with it. I could just see it for what it was. She was upset. That's valid for her experience. And I didn't get entangled with it. I could just observe it more neutrally. Everything changes. That's the law of the universe. Everything changes, and things can change back. Things can be new. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. Everything changes. Just because something's like this now does not mean it's always going to be like that. Martha Stewart was on top of the world, the board member of the stock exchange, a board member of all this stuff, and then it just came crashing down. She spent 5 months in prison rediscovering what it was about herself and came out the other side less worried about what people thought of her. So much gets held back from people just expressing themselves based on what they think people are going to think of them. That has been the case with me. And as 47-year-old Sarah would say, not this year. This year, it's a new year. I'm doing things differently. You know what I've done today, which has been really fun? I woke up this morning, I was like, what can I get for free? I'm down in Irvine. Or not Irvine, I'm down in Orange County. And I was like, okay, what's my birthday freebies? And so far, I have gotten a large vanilla latte from Starbucks. I got a free burrito from El Pelo Loco. Well, it cost like 31 cents. I'm just like downloading the apps and be like, yeah, yes, please. I also saw that you can get a cheesecake slice from the Cheesecake Factory. And that lemon raspberry cheesecake is seriously, oh, I'm so excited about that. I'm going to use up my freebie birthdays. I'm going to eat like a queen boss and just enjoy some free stuff. I'm like, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I like that, thank you. Thank you, those places that give something nice for your birthday treat. It's very nice to walk in and get like a free yogurt land. That's fun. Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday love and all the birthday gifts. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm just here doing my laundry, hanging out with my dog. If you've ever car camped before and you've done it with another person or you've done it with a dog, I'm telling you, keeping up with cleaning, no matter what space I'm in, I want to feel good. I want to feel good, and I love organizing. I really enjoy cleaning up. I have a great vacuum that keeps things clean, and it feels so good to clean laundry, to have fresh pillowcases, and I spray it with my my rose water. This is my Moroccan rose. And then I also spray it with my frankincense and myrrh. And I make the decree, behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. I spray it down. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. New energy. New energy. I've got a new attitude. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. I'm tightening up my point of view. I've got a new attitude. Man, that song is amazing. I'd like to know what your experience is with cleaning, with laundry. I found a laundromat, and I haven't been to a laundromat in quite a while, so things have changed since I was in there last, and now I have to use a card and put points on a card and all this other stuff, but I got it done. I did it. We don't really have a lot of clothes because we only have one bag each, so that's a blessing. I do not have a lot of clothes that I need to wear, think about, or clean right now. And I do love clothes. I love changing into different outfits and all this other stuff, but it feels really nice to not spend so much time thinking about what I'm gonna wear, because I literally have 3 shirts, 2 tank tops, I keep it very minimum to fit in that little bag. I don't want a lot of clutter. This is a suburban. It's not a 25,000 square foot home. So I want to keep it minimal and clean. Clean. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. That comes from the Paul Selig channeled books. If you have not read those books, let's say that if you love reading the Bible, if you went to church, if you want to have a different, I don't even know how to explain it. It's what I wish the Bible was, because it's so much easier. It's like this, I can't even explain it right now. It's amazing. The first one is I am the Word. It really helps. It helps with just discovering who it is you actually are. The truth about things. The book of Loving and Worth, the book of Creation. There's so many. Oh, I love those books, and they are full of decrees that comes from, he channels Melchizedek, Paul Selig. Look him up on YouTube. If you have not heard about him, look it up on Amazon. I Am the Word was the first book. In fact, I did a whole series of reading that book. So if you wanted to go to my channel and see that, you can read it along with me. The decrees are very powerful. They're a way to align in that moment. Very powerful decrees, and I say them all the time. I write them down all the time. So yeah, behold, I make all things new. It will be so. God is, God is, God is. That's a decree that I've been saying, and it just feels good, because anything can change at any moment. No matter what the circumstance is that you're in right now, it could literally change any moment. The universe is funny that way. You can just shake things up in a heartbeat. And then what do you do with that? What do you do with that contrast? Do you say, this is working against me and nothing's going right, and oh my God, and I'm on suffering town train and here it goes and I'm taking everybody down with me? Or do you say, I don't prefer this, but somehow this is serving me? What can I learn in this experience? What can I benefit from in this experience? How can I be of service to others through this experience? How can this serve me? Because somehow it's serving me. I don't know how. My human brain, I have no idea how this could be serving me, but I can believe that it is, trust it to my higher self, and then let it unfold. How does it serve me? How does it serve me? Well, experience teaches. Words don't teach. Experience teaches. And when you're in any kind of situation, you can learn more compassion for other people that have been in that situation or are going to be in that situation. Compassion is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Much like that Ho'oponopono prayer. So yeah, I'm all done folding. I just have to put my pillows on, my pillowcases. I'm gonna clean. I've done some vacuuming today. If you are car camping and you want to know a good vacuum, I did a post on that too. It's the Bissell Pet Hair. I'll show it to you. This vacuum has been great, and the main thing I love about it is that it has this brush. There's so many cordless vacuums that don't brush, and when you have a pet, you need that brush. You can't just suck up a bunch. It's like, this is a car, like hair gets stuck. So that brush is awesome. I need to charge it up again because it's gonna die out. I've already vacuumed up everything, but yeah, I'm just gonna vacuum, take my dog out, hang out, put my feet in the grass, feel good. Find ways to feel good. Find ways to feel good. This feels satisfying. I'm enjoying this day thoroughly. I enjoy being with you. Thank you for co-creating with me. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to subscribe, I'm going to be posting a lot more frequent because why not? This is just what I love to do. So I'm going to be posting a lot more frequent. If you want to join in on the journey, if you want to share your car camping experience with me, whatever, you can share whatever. Love you guys. I know who you are. I know what you are. I know how you serve. And I'm feeling good. Feeling good. 47. That's the new 47. All right, guys. Bye.